What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of the Brutal Optimist Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Chris Park. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk about how to be better. Wow, that's very generic and probably not helpful. But anyway, I joke with this friend of mine that she made poor life choices. Because every time she talks about being up all night with her baby, I just remind her, poor life choices for having that kid. But look, I'm joking. She knows I'm joking. It's said with irony because I've got 4 kids myself. And I don't regret a thing. And I don't think she regrets anything either. But I think a lot about how to be better. How I could be a better dad, a better husband, a better doctor, a better friend. It's scary when you think about failing as a parent. I'm afraid if I fail too many times, I will have lost all my chances. That I'll wake up one day, my kids will be grown, they'll be out of my hair on their own, and I'll be just sitting at home by the phone, just waiting, like a cat's in the cradle situation. What does it take to be a better parent? I eat lunch every Thursday with a group of friends, and we've been friends since high school. I was in one of my melancholy moods one day, and I thought, there will be a time that we no longer meet up. Like someday will be our last lunch together. We won't plan it. There won't be some big fight or fallout. It'll just happen. A gradual decline. Decline of interest or enthusiasm, or just maybe too many other obligations. So it made me think, what does it take to be a better friend? I gave up my hospital practice a few years ago. And I still have patients that complain about it. They come to see me in the clinic, but they want me to take care of them when they're in the hospital as well. And I do miss it. I regret it, kind of. Or maybe I'm kind of ambivalent about it because I don't miss being called in the middle of the night, but I do miss helping my patients through some of their most difficult times. But like having this balance in life comes with a price. So it makes me think, what does it take to be a better doctor? Look, I like to remind myself that perfect is the enemy of good. So I'm not talking about how to be perfect, only how to be better. And what does that even mean? How exactly are we judged? Is it by God? Is it by our friends, our neighbors, our kids? Normally it's us that do the judging. We may compare ourselves to everyone else, but we're the ones that run ourselves down inside our minds. It's with our own thoughts, our own words, our own actions, spending more time pretending than being. We try to have the perfect Instagram life, everything picturesque, every party catered, cute cupcakes, clean outfits, cool haircuts, the occasional llama or Lamborghini thrown in. But life isn't a competition with other people. It's not even a competition with ourselves. You see, better is just a word. It's a concept within a framework of self-awareness. Knowing where you are and where you want to go. It's about understanding that today's failures can be tomorrow's accomplishments. It's about keeping the long view in mind. It's about challenging yourself and pushing upward to new heights. I train jujitsu and I lift weights. I lift weights to get stronger, but getting stronger doesn't help me get better at jujitsu. Because only learning the skills, the reputation, the imprinting in my mind, the neuronal connections from my brain to my muscles, that's what makes me better. In other words, time. Time is what makes you better. Spending time doing the thing. Practice, execution, failure, repeat. Every step is vital to being better. Every day a little stronger. Every day a little quicker. Every day failing, learning, pushing forward. Submit, be submitted. It's all the same. It's the cycle of life. We're knocking on heaven's door anyway. As this spinning ball of ice and fire makes its way into an ever-expanding vortex of infinite potential. And that's where we find ourselves, looking straight in the mirror with graying hair and frown lines and low back pain and arthritis. But we're holding on because there's work to be done. There's things to be set right. There's a world to be explored, memories to make, happiness to embrace. There's a wife to kiss. There's kids to raise. There's friends to see. There's a life to live. Every day, a little bit better. Now, guys, if you want to know a fun hack to having a better life, I'll tell you what it is. Make someone else's life better. And I promise you're going to see it makes a huge difference.